Here we go again. This is officially week 4, but we're going to go through the 3rd week of results. Now, if you guys are following along, each and every Thursday, we sit down with Alana Smith. She has never done a deal before, and we are breaking down the exact steps to take to get her to her first deal, go through the real, actual emotions that are happening, go through the real processes and the steps and the hurdles and the positives and the negatives of everything going on, putting it out to you guys so you can see that this is real life, okay? This is real life, what you need to do to build your wholesaling business. So check this out. Is Brent Daniels, Mr. TTP.
And
Alana Smith.
Yeah.
So, first of all, if you are following along, make sure that, or if this is your first time, make sure that you go to Alana's Instagram, which is Alana Nirvana, at Alana Nirvana, so that you can follow along and really make this feel like it's more documentary style, so you can see the process. You can support her, you can give her some love, give her some encouragement, maybe some tips if you have some, and keep her going, because this is tough.
Yeah, it is.
Now we're in week 4. Well, technically, here's the thing. The first week was just kind of getting everything in line, and then you've been making calls now for 3 weeks, right?
Yes.
Week 1, you're practicing your script, and you talk to 14 people.
Yeah, 14 people.
We're one shy of the goal, right? Week 2, 30 people, right?
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be 30 people.
Okay.
And then I got like 7 or 8, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then week 3 was 3. The goal, the homework for week 3 was to 3 hours on the dialer, on the Mojo dialer. This is a dialing system that you upload the phone numbers to, and the addresses and the phone numbers of distressed property owners, and then you press go, it dials for you, and you are talking to them. So let's talk about this.
Okay, so after I left here, I did my calls for just, I think it was like an hour, 40 minutes or something like that. And it was my last week of school last week, but it still didn't really free up my schedule because I have school really early in the morning. Right. So 7 to 9. Yeah, 7 to 9. So I usually do my calls like at 10 or 11 when I'm off. So I'm just going to dedicate my Thursdays and like the second half of my Wednesdays to making calls.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. So just to give you real results, here's the actual report here. So this is actual, there's no way for her to fake it or tell me that she's doing something when she's not that you would, but a lot of people, you know, this keeps you accountable. 366 calls, 3 hours.
That's a lot. I didn't know it was that many.
366 calls, 3 hours and 44 minutes. So technically she's 44 minutes over your goal, okay? Now, in that time, you had, I think it was, you had 40 conversations. Okay, so you're right at where you want to be. When you were making calls, you want to be at a 10% contact rate. So that means that you have good data, which means that the phone numbers that you're calling are actually really good. So you're not getting cheap data. And I know this was a question for you because you were saying, you know, I can only go after a certain amount. My budget's only so big. I can only skip trace a certain amount, and I got to try to get something out of that.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So well, with driving for dollars, it's really good because you get the TTP discount on batch skip tracing. So it's like half the price, pretty much. So you just have to have at least 50, and that's still a pretty good list. So I mean, you can start with that. But I did like 100 for my driving for dollars.
Right.
Yeah.
How many came back with actual phone numbers? Do you know?
No, the last one I did actually had a really low hit rate for some reason. Okay. And so that one didn't have a lot of phone numbers with it.
That was land.
Oh yeah, that was the land one.
That was the land list. Your driving for dollars was solid, but the land was off a little bit. Okay. That's going to be a couple different things. So if you're using batchskiptracing.com, make sure a couple different things could happen. Sometimes you send it in wrong. Just even one row off. I'm not saying that you did, but maybe. It could be one row off, and that throws off the results. So make sure if you come back with a low response rate, reach out to their customer service. They're phenomenal, and say what happened here. What do I need to do to make sure that I get the numbers that I want?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would go back to them and just put that in there and make sure that you're getting up. You want 70-80% to come back. 70 to 80%. Okay. To come back with actual phone numbers. Some of them, they're just not going to hit.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you came in here, literally, you came in here and you're like, this is, like, I'm getting frustrated.
Yes.
This is week 4. She sees people on this channel. She hears people on the podcast or wherever else saying, 30 days, get my first deal, and I'm rocking and rolling, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's
the issue that you have there is you're comparing yourself to other people.
I know.
The problem with that is, 1, you're totally unique to them. It's not apples to apples. 2, you had 3 hours. You had talked to 40 people. 40 people.
Yeah.
And you have 4 leads that you're following up on. 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's really good. The average, honestly, is 1 out of 15. 1 out of 15 people that you talk to should be somebody that you follow up with. So either you're letting people in that aren't necessarily pre-qualified, but you had a good conversation, or you're getting a lot out of the list that you're calling from. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to challenge you is, number 1, you cannot compare yourself to other people, right? That I know it's difficult. You need to compare yourself to your goals, right? Well, Brent, my goal was to get a deal in the first 30 days. Well, you didn't even know what you were going to do, setting it up to do that, right? So now that you've got that, let's really hunker down. Let's look at this next 30 days, the next few weeks, and we need to get more capacity. I need way more calls out of you.
Yeah, okay.
I need way more calls, way more conversations so that you have the opportunity. Here is the stat. This is the average. Now, I'm not saying that you're average, but this is the average. First deal takes 60 hours. 60. You've done 3, almost 4. Right? You have to do,
yeah, I get it.
Right, 60 hours of actual calling. Got it. Because what happens is when you're making calls, you're going to get a lot of leads, but they're not ready to sign a contract right now or in the next couple days. So you have to talk to a lot more people to find those truly, truly, like, right now buyers. I mean, right now sellers. People that are ready to go right now. Right? So you have to put in all that up front. Now, does that affect your 90-day pipeline and your lead follow-up pipeline and everything there? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right? So I need you to, like, the main focus this week, 100% is, 1, get this right?
Yes.
It is all about, I can do this, right? Right now, all these external things, all these thoughts, I should get a deal, I should be talking to more people, my schedule is kind of crazy, I've got a lot of responsibilities. All those things are attacking that winner part of you, that identity part of you that says, I can do this, and it's starting to chip away. We got to get rid of that right now. We got to get rid of that. We got to put all good stuff in. So we're going to read at least 30 minutes a day, okay? We've got some great books. I know that you've already gotten through them, but The Go-Giver, right? There's one that is The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. Have you read that?
I read Rich Dad.
Okay. There's a great one called The Slight Edge. Okay? Any one of those. Okay, this is this week, but 30 minutes a day, we gotta plunge all that negativity out, put positive things in. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because the more that you do that, the more you're gonna put in that time. Right?
Right.
Or the more you put in there, the more you're feeling that ambition that's like heating you up, and you get mad about it, and that madness drives you to take action.
Yeah.
Right? And put in that more work. Like, I need at least, we gotta find 9 hours this week.
Okay.
9 hours. Triple what you did almost 4. So more than double what you did this week. Okay? We need to put it in and have as many conversations. Stick to the script. Have as many conversations as possible. And you need to be able to do your lead follow-up. Make sure any of these ones that you're getting close, that your lead follow-up. Now, with your lead follow-up, this is not, people get so crazy about this. I hear this all the time. What is your technique for lead follow-up? Here's the technique for lead follow-up.
Okay.
Do it. That's it. Call and text. Call and text. That's all it is. Here's the absolute fact. 80% of lead follow-up is text messaging. I'm serious. Because you'll call, 80% won't answer. Okay? So you either leave a voicemail or a text. People prefer text. Even because you just want them to know that you're there, that you're still there, you're following up, you're seeing where it's at, right? Okay, good. So make sure that you get your follow-up. 80% is just do it. I mean, 100% is just pick up the phone and call. I mean, I want you to call, but if they don't answer, text.
Okay. I left a voicemail for like 2 of them, but
that's fine. No, that's fine. It's just the more people are going to go through their. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I know.
How many voicemails have you not checked? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I've got whatever, and then text messages. How many do you have unchecked?
Not that many.
Not any, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that's huge. So 9 hours, 30 minutes of really good, inspiring.
Personal development.
Yes, books. Yeah. And here's going to be a tough one. When you're driving in your car, no music. Okay. No news. Only great podcasts or great audibles. Okay. Okay? I mean, I want to cocoon you in this. Like, this has to be an obsession. This has to be like everything else is stripped away. Like, you have to imagine, Tom Kroll from Wholesaling Inc. has a great analogy. He says, like, imagine somebody kidnaps your whole family, right? And they say, the only way you're ever going to see your family again is you've got 7 days to get a deal. Okay. Could you do it?
I would have to.
Right.
Yeah, I'd have to.
That's the sense of urgency.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same thing like if your water heater at your house explodes and there's water going everywhere and somebody calls you and says, hey, there's water going everywhere. You drop everything to go and turn off. That is the sense. That's the mentality. That's the place to be. Right. It has to be, you have to be just savage about it. You just got to focus everything else. 9 hours on these calls, staying focused, high energy, and imagine I'm giving you $1,000 an hour. Okay. Right? Yeah. Because in 4 weeks, you did in like 2 hours the first 2 weeks, really, of hand dialing. Yeah. And then you did almost 4 hours. So you're 6 hours in, okay? Yeah. That's $6,000 you need to think in your head. Now we're adding another 9, that's 15. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somewhere in there, you're going to find that deal that's going to pay you that amount. That's the mentality. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, everything else doesn't matter. Like, every spare moment you have, you got to squeeze out that 9 hours. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be, like, well, not easy, but, like, easier than I thought it was. Because I just sit up and, like, watch videos about people getting their first deal in, like, 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. And then, like, I started to get frustrated. I'm like, oh my God, I'm calling all these people, but it's still like, I don't know how many hours those people put in to get their first deal. And I know that, like, I haven't put in that many hours. So it's really, I was frustrated for no reason because I could be doing a lot more. So it's good to, like, not compare.
But it is good to be frustrated. Yeah. That's where, I mean, I don't know about you, but I always work better when I'm running from behind. Always, 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 always. When I feel like there's a deadline or there's a goal or there's something that's bigger and pushing and whatever, that's when I get focused. That's when I'm taking serious action. That's when I'm really, really, really ignoring all the other, because we will have creative avoidance. Creative avoidance sneaks up on us all the time. You know what? Let me stop calling for a second. I'm going to go get a snack. Oh, let me stop calling for a second. I'm going to go down to the store and get whatever, a drink or something. Let me. Oh man, I got to go. I got to walk around. I got to go exercise right now. I got to do all these things. Like, all these things start chipping in. I keep saying chipping away at the time that we have blocked to make these calls. Okay. It's got to be sacred. 9 hours.
Got it.
You got it?
I got it.
You got to cheer her on. Alana Nirvana on Instagram. Reach out to her. You guys have been phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
It has been.
I still get people, they DM me every morning, like, how are you doing? What's your homework for this week? Like, I'm following along with you. So I appreciate the encouragement. It's like, it really helps me a lot.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you, guys. That is huge. So make sure that you follow along. We're going to get an update. The other thing that I want to mention is to get these hours in. Because here's the honest truth. Alana only has Wednesdays and Thursdays to make calls. That's it. And to drive around and to do everything. Every other day, you're working. You're working every day.
Yeah. At like the worst hours. 10 to 7.
10 to 7. She's working 10 to 7 every day except for Wednesday and Thursday, and then on Wednesday she comes in for this. So we're going to make sure that she gets her homework done. We're going to stay updated, but next week I want you to just pound through it. Like on Wednesday, just go. We'll do an update video, not next week, but the following week, so that we can really just get a huge amount, and I'll give you homework for the following week on Wednesday, but not have you come in, do all this, so that you can stay I want you like laser focused.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because you got to drive in, you got to come up to the 19th floor, you got to park, you got to do that. It's like 3 hours round trip and all this. It's 3 hours that you could be talking to a distressed property owner and solving their problems.
Right.
For sure. Awesome. Good.
Got it.
Anything else? Let them know. Let them know, like, let's go. We've talked about your frustration.
Yes.
Let's talk about something, like, give us something that you've learned this week about yourself, about the calling, about people in general. Like, what do you think what have you advanced this week?
Well, even though I've been practicing the script, like sometimes, like how people answer the phone will like throw me off. Like they'll say their name first and I'm like, hi, I'm calling for so-and-so. Or like sometimes I'll like accidentally switch up the script and it's like, dang, I should have said it a different way, because it really matters like the way you say it, because you only have those first few seconds for them to actually listen to what you have to say. So I learned that on my first few calls this week.
Yeah. When they go, this is Brent. Hi, I'm looking for Brent.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta switch. You gotta switch it. Oh, hey, Brent. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Really good advice. Really good. Awesome. Well, I know you're going to do it. I'm excited for you to do it. Stay frustrated. Well, I mean, in a healthy way.
Yeah.
That's healthy energy that's going to make you take action. And I saw it because instead of 3 hours, you did 3 hours and 45 minutes. So obviously something's there. The other one, I said, try to have the homework from week 2 was talk to 30. You talk to 7.
I know.
And then this week you're like, I'm making up for that.
Right.
That's the sign of a true professional. That's the sign of somebody that is growing as an entrepreneur. Catch up. It's all on you.
Right.
It's 100% on you.
Yeah, I know.
That is either winning or losing. It's all on you. Right?
Right.
So, amazing. Guys, thank you for joining us for another episode. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell so that you get you get alerted every time a new video comes out. We have videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Check it out. Subscribe. Until next time, guys, talk to people. See ya.